Rain and snow on Broncos home games may soon be a distant memory. I'm glad you're with us this Tuesday night. I'm Shannon Ogden. The team announcing plans for a new stadium with a retractable roof. Their site's set right now on Burnham Yard in Denver. That's about a mile south of Empower Field, just east of I-25 between 13th and 6th Avenues. Now, the governor and the mayor's office heavily involved in this plan. And today we spoke to the governor's former chief of staff, Lisa Kaufman, who gave us insight into the selection of Burnham Yard and its historical significance.
We saw the potential here of a ground-up transit-oriented development and the ability to activate a site that has been long abandoned and really blighted if you look at it right now. The history of this site is that territorial Governor Hunt teamed up with General William Jackson Palmer to buy the site over 150 years ago to really make it the hub of commerce for Denver. And being a part of that history and taking that into the next chapter for our future and the future of the Denver Broncos and many Super Bowl wins was really the vision.
All right, so what would happen to the old place? Denver 7's Colette Bordelon live outside Empower Field at Mile High. And Colette, neighbors have some concerns about next steps for that site.
So the mayor's office, they're saying that these roughly 80 acres that the stadium and surrounding parking lot sit on, that will likely go to city ownership by 2030, but it's still too soon to say exactly what's coming next for this space. I spoke with neighbors in the area who are wondering what that exactly means for them.
For these two.
Yeah, she said, let's go look at our brick.
Empower Field at Mile High holds a little bit of love.
This one, Donna Reese, and loves John Wilkerson.
But they'll have to say goodbye to their beloved brick at the Broncos Stadium.
What's going to happen is that this beautiful stadium here is going to disappear apparently, and they're going to build a new one.
The announcement on Tuesday for plans to build a new world-class retractable roof stadium sent shockwaves through the city.
How do we get there? Where do we park?
And there's a lot of questions about what's next.
And then how much traffic is it really going to bring to the neighborhood? I think it can increase exponentially, and then that really affects kind of like the vibe of the community as well.
And what happens to Empower Field?
I want to know the future of whatever is going to happen here. Like, are we getting more restaurants, more things to do, more homes? And if there are homes, is it going to be affordable housing?
Oh, I think that housing would certainly be something that could go in at the Empower site.
Professor Andrew Goetz with DU worked through some of those questions with us.
Do you think that this change could hurt the growth that we've seen within those neighborhoods around Empower?
No, I think to the contrary. I think that this will actually enhance that area because whatever new developments are going to go in there, they should integrate with the surrounding area in a better way.
So it's a good day for Broncos country.
I think so.
Those living in Sun Valley hope whatever comes next is the right fit for their community.
I would just hope that people have forethought into caring about the neighborhood, and no matter what happens here, they still want to come.
And Broncos fans have a lot to look forward to.
We got the new quarterback. The team looks good. I'm excited.
Even if
what's going to happen to our brick?
They're losing a little bit of what they love.
Earlier today, I asked you all to send me questions and concerns you have about the stadium shakeup. One of them that came in was about parking. So I called the Broncos tonight. They tell me they're in the very initial design and site planning phases. Right now, their focus is on deeper community engagement and a neighborhood plan. Those questions need to be answered first before we get to things like parking. And another big talker that I heard from you all, that retractable roof. I want you to check out this comment I got. I particularly liked it, saying they love the idea, they understand they would need that for a Super Bowl, but adding, this is a callback, that seeing CJ Anderson run down the snowy sideline to beat the Patriots is a high that just can never be replaced. I also asked the Broncos about that retractable roof. They say they hear, they understand the fans, they know they love watching football out in the elements. That does include the snow here in Colorado, so that is something they will be taking into account, of course. Right now we're live at Empower Field at Mile High. Colette Bordelon, Denver 7.
Especially, Colette, when it snows on those warm weather teams. All right, thank you very much. And we don't know for sure what's going to happen to those bricks, by the way. So what about the cost to taxpayers? Well, team owners, the governor, the mayor, they all insist the new stadium will be privately funded. We spoke with a public finance expert who has conducted research into the financing of arenas and stadiums. he told us he's actually a little skeptical of their claim.
The press release suggests the plan is for the team to own the land, but I'm not going to believe that until I see the actual land use agreements. If it turns out to be like that, then there would still be public costs involved in that and government involvement in that, but it would be much less.
Taxpayers could pay for infrastructure improvements around that area of 6th and 8th Avenues if the vibrant Denver bond project's approved. Now, the city says those improvements actually are long overdue and not related to this announcement. Now, if you missed any of our coverage of the new Broncos Stadium plans today, you can find it all right now on Denver7.com.